Imagine looking up at the sky one day and seeing not one, but two blazing suns shining above. No, it's not science fiction. Suppose we placed a perfect giant mirror in space and angled it to reflect sunlight back to Earth. What would happen to our planet if it suddenly received double the amount of solar radiation? Would we enjoy brighter days? Or would it lead to something far more dangerous? The first thing you'd notice would be the unbearable brightness. Our eyes are adapted to the natural level of sunlight. Doubling it would make it nearly impossible to go outside without protective gear. Shadows would almost vanish, and surfaces would seem to glow. Animals that are active during the day, like birds and insects, could get disoriented. Many species rely on subtle cues of light and shadow to navigate, hunt, or avoid predators. Sunlight isn't just about brightness, it's energy. Doubling the sunlight would cause temperatures around the world to soar. Deserts would become even hotter, pushing many ecosystems beyond their survival limits. Ice caps and glaciers would melt at an alarming rate, raising sea levels and flooding coastal cities much faster than any current climate models predict. With extra energy pouring into Earth's atmosphere, weather patterns would change drastically. Storms would become stronger and more frequent, and droughts would last longer. Regions already prone to extreme weather would face even greater disasters. Tornadoes, hurricanes, and heat waves would all intensify. Agriculture would suffer massively, with crops wilting under the intense sun. Normally, half of the Earth experiences night while the other half experiences day. But with a giant mirror constantly reflecting sunlight, even nights could get much brighter, almost like a never-ending sunset. This disruption to the day-night cycle would confuse countless species, from nocturnal animals to plants that rely on darkness for growth. Human sleep cycles would also be heavily affected, leading to health problems across the globe. These environmental shifts would throw human civilization into chaos. Energy demands for cooling would skyrocket. Cities would need to invest heavily in shielding technologies, special roofs, clothing, and perhaps even underground living spaces. Food production would plummet, leading to widespread shortages and economic collapse in many regions. Maintaining a giant mirror in space isn't simple. Any slight movement or collision with debris could change its angle, sending sunlight blazing at random parts of Earth or even the wrong targets entirely. In worst-case scenarios, concentrated beams of sunlight could start massive wildfires or even damage satellites and spacecraft. While reflecting sunlight back to Earth sounds fascinating, the reality would be catastrophic. Earth's delicate balance with the sun has taken billions of years to develop. Messing with it by adding even a second sun would unleash consequences we are not ready to handle. It reminds us how perfectly tuned our planet's conditions really are and how careful we must be with them.